Opening with the king's pawn, e5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen and dark. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and prepares to castle. Knight c6 develops the knight toward the center. In the Scotch game, d4 gains space in the center and attacks the e5 square twice. This strikes at the center to fight for space. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This is the way to win a pawn. Very precise. Recaptures. This creates a threat against a pawn by pinning one of its defenders. This frees a pinned knight, allowing it. This wins a pawn by removing a key defender. Recaptures. This overlooks an opportunity to take an open file with a rook. This permits the opponent to prevent castling. This is the only good move. This prevents castling, inhibiting development. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a bishop. This allows the opponent to win a bishop by pinning a piece to the king. This overlooks an opportunity to win a bishop by pinning a piece to the king. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a rook through a fork. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. This blocks black's pawn. This evades the check from the bishop. White develops the knight and attacks the center. That pawn was free for the taking. This is the only move that works. This steps away from the checking knight. This moves the knight to safety. A very strong play. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. This overlooks an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a bishop. This blocks the check from an opposing bishop. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. This blocks an attack on a pawn. This misses a better way to add a defender to a vulnerable bishop. This missed an opportunity to punish a mistake. This allows the opponent to kick a knight. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This is an equal trade. This is the strongest option. White's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This overlooks an opportunity to capture a free pawn. This loses a bishop. This is the way to win a bishop. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had right on target. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the start of the endgame, and black is winning. A solid recapture by white, bringing a new piece into play. One of the best moves. This allows the opponent to eventually win a rook. This misses an opportunity to tactically win a rook. This steps away from the checking bishop. That pawn was free for the taking. A solid choice. Black's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. That rook was free for the taking. A very strong play. Black will be winning a pawn with that fork. This defends the attacked pawn. That was a free pawn. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Pushing a passed pawn. That's fine. Pushing a passed pawn. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. One of the best moves. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This is not the right idea. There were worse moves, but also something much better. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. Now white can't stop black from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. This overlooks a better way to promote a pawn to a queen. That queen was free for the taking. A solid choice. This continues down the road to checkmate. very strong play. This continues the checkmate threat. Very precise. This continues down the road to checkmate. One of the best moves. This continues down the road to checkmate. This is the strongest option. And the game is over.